The BN-Link mechanical pool pump timer is simple to install and easy to use. The timer is weatherproof, features mounting holes and padlock holes, and is perfect for use with pool pumps, water heaters, lighting, and more. Always have a qualified electrician install this product. Open the front of the pool timer and then remove the protective cover. Set the dip switch to the correct input voltage. For 120 volts, all switches should be switched up to the on position. For 208 and 240 volts, 1 should be on, 2 and 3 should be off, and 4 should be on. For 277 volts, all 4 switches should be down to the off position. Do not apply any power to the timer until the dip switch is in the correct placement. Next, turn off the power this equipment controls to avoid electric shock. Remove the protective plastic where you will be wiring. For 120-volt wiring, install a jumper wire that connects from the left timer port to the COM1 port. Next, the power live wire should be connected to the COM1 port as well. The power neutral wire and load neutral wire should go to the right timer port. The load live wire should go to the NO1 port. The power ground wire and load ground wire should go to the ground screw. For 208 and 240 volts, install a jumper wire that connects from the left timer port to the COM1 port. Install a second jumper wire that connects from the right timer port to the COM2 port. The power live wire 1 should go to the COM1 port. The power live wire 2 should go to the COM2 port. The load neutral wire 1 should go to the NO1 port. The load neutral wire 2 should go to the NO2 port. The power ground wire and load ground wire should go to the ground screw. When finished wiring, put the front cover back on the timer and then turn power back on. For more wiring tips, instructions, and troubleshooting, check out the included guide or the inside panel of the timer. External mounting tabs are provided to mount the timer to a wall. Let's learn how to use and set up the timer after installation. When the switch is flipped down to on, this means that the unit will be always on regardless of the timer settings. When the switch is flipped to the middle to off, this means the unit will be always off regardless of the timer settings. When the switch is flipped up to auto, this means the unit will follow the timer settings you have set. The power indicator light will be on when power is applied to the timer. The status indicator light will be on when power is applied to the loads. When power is applied to the timer, the dial will turn clockwise, maintaining time. The timer is labeled with the white portion being 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the black portion being 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Twist the timer clockwise until the arrow saying Now Time is at the current time. The dial has several small gray pins. Each pin represents 15 minutes and should all currently be in the up position. When the pins are in the up position and the timer is set to auto, the timer will not provide power to your equipment. When the pins are in the down position and the timer is set to auto, the timer will provide power to your equipment. Push down on the pins when you want the timer to have your equipment on. For example, if you want your timer to provide power to your equipment from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., push down all pins within that time frame. If the switch is set to auto, then the timer will provide power to your devices based on what you have set on this dial. In case of power outage, you will need to reset the dial's current time of day. For more information on safety, installation, and troubleshooting, please check out the included guide. Thanks for choosing BN-Link.